Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. Today I'm going to do a bit of stuff on lighting, because lighting is one of these things that kind of annoys me in Minecraft. It seems to be pretty hard to light up a decent area. I mean, most normal lamps go, 15 blocks or something. Not anywhere near enough to make, a decent sort of area like this lit up. So what I thought I might do today is, first of all, make the rest of my gantry around here. I've decided to do a sort of a walkway around the whole edge of this room. Maybe one, I might even inset this a bit more. If we go like this. Once again, using these really cool, what are these ones? Factory blocks. Yeah, factory blocks are pretty awesome with chisel. I've chosen this one. It seems to be relatively straightforward looking sort of pattern. Yeah, and I think 3 high for the inset. Anyway, I did think about building the gantry further out, but then I decided, yeah, inset's probably the way to go for this one. I may need to rejig these pipes. But after we've done that, I'm going to hang some lights around the edge of here. Now, as I sort of hinted, or not even hinted, blatantly told you guys last episode, we're going to use the Floodlight from Immersive Engineering. I think it's just about the only light source in this particular pack that'll give you more than your normal 15 blocks of light sort of radius. I mean, that there, that's a beehive, but that's putting out, I don't know what light level that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that reaches sort of 7, and the light level it doesn't show me on the tooltip. But anyway, so I'm gonna run away and build the rest of this sort of alcovey thing, make some more of these factory blocks, get this sort of set up at least, and then we're gonna put some floodlights around the edge and aim them down. So and that'll hopefully light up a bunch of this, including the walls and any other floating platforms and things we want to put in here, which I do want to put in here. I've got a couple of ideas for things I want to put in here. So I'll be back in just a moment once I've made this sort of gantry walkway thing around the edge, and then we'll get on and see how we go with lighting it. So see you back here in just a bit. Woohoo! Okay, so I have dug out a 2 wide gap all the way around the edge of this. Also made it actually 3 blocks tall there and then 4 there, just because often when you're coming into this, it's a lot easier to land on a bigger gap. Also thrown some of these white lamps around the place that I had sort of spare, so that'll light up this sort of tier. Moved a bit of the pipes and stuff as well, so let's just set them back a bit more. Now, I'm not sure how many floodlights I'm going to need, so one of the things which I prepared for last time is making the treated wood automated. So one of the things I'm going to need is no more of those. Let's throw those back, throw that back. I usually keep a block of smooth stone just because I can. Floodlights. So we're going to need glass panes, iron, glowstone blocks, copper wire coil. So this is the bit that's going to need copper around a treated stick. Gives 2. Alright, so let's go and craft a treated stick. Yes. So we're going to get quite a few out of that anyway. Copper. That's right, not a traditional crafting grid. Not a traditional crafting grid. Alright, so I need one there. Cool, so that'll give us the LV wire coil. We'll put that there. Now I've got the iron mechanical component already. We don't have the glowstone though. And we're running out of glowstone as well. So let's grab the pattern for that. Now that's more of a vanilla thing. Yeah, I try and keep most of the vanilla-y sort of stuff in the same interface just so I can find it again. So there's that, and then what else are we going to need? The copper wire quill. So we're going to need, we had some spare as well, that's pretty cool. And iron. Awesome. So let's throw that over there. And now we're going to need the Let's make one of those. Cool, so it's going to do everything for us. That can go there. The glowstone can go there. We have a pane, which I have got automatically crafting as well. And then I think it's just iron for the rest. Nope. No, iron mechanical component in the bottom there. Where is it? Craft. Let's craft one of those. And huzzah! Cool, one floodlight. So now what we should be able to do is throw that in there. Let's just go back here and now look for floodlight. Grab one out. And let's make another 15. That'll be 4 per side. So one in our inventory plus these 15. Have we got enough of everything? Available one. It's using a... it's interchanging a stained glass one instead. Cool, so we're going to craft 112 of those. It's going to craft 56 of those. We've got to make rifles. Wow, 145 iron's pretty hefty. And 56 glowstone. Cool, all in all, we have enough to do that. So there we go, making stuff. You can see that making those. That's making those. Now, I did add a couple of acceleration cards to these, so you can see it's making all these bits pretty quickly. It is pretty cool watching that though. Awesome. And that one's done, which was just the glowstone. So, I mean, I could potentially spread these out over different assemblers, and then it would be even faster again, because you'd have some of the assemblers making the coils, while the other ones making the actual lamps and stuff. Either way, we have our 15 floodlights. That was pretty fast. Now, we're also going to need some LV wire coils just by themselves. Now, if we've got 16 of these, we're going to need... Let's get 20 of them. Wow, that's fast. That's so cool. So we're going to need that. We're going to need one of these LV wire connectors. I may just use one of my dimensional transceivers actually for this to power them. Just because, yeah. Just because I can. I haven't really got power sorted out over here yet. Alrighty, so floodlights. Let's see, how are we going to put these? Now, how many of those are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, nice. Horrible number for me to do 4 across each. You know, it would have been better? 5. 5 across each side would have been even better. Oh, we can live with kind of 3 for now. So if we count 2 of these out and then go with that one. So the aim is to put them there like that, and then we'll miss 2. That's not going to work either. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So we'll miss 2. Go with this light here. That's a pretty big gap though. And I'm going to want to be in the middle of this. So one of these lights will be in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this light here, I think, is the middle. So there's 4 on that side, and no, it's actually right in the middle of here. So that's the middle. Yeah, maybe we'll go with 3 on each side. These are going to be pretty close to the corners anyway. So we're going to put them there. Now there's a couple of lights missing here, so it'll be a light there, 1 missing there, 1, 2, 3. Here is where it's going to go. And then we have another light, and in the middle. Like that. Cool. Now, this is squid busting through the roof there. Now, one of the things we're going to need also is our engineer's hammer. So these lights seem to be pretty awesome. If you hit them on the side with the right mouse button, it aims up. Shift and it does that. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to enable hover mode, because out this side, if you hit the top of them, they rotate around like that. So bit hard to hit shift while I'm doing that. Now that one's already aimed down, that was good of me. Now, I don't have a lot of power on this thing. And then on the side we can hit it to just aim out slightly, out slightly, out slightly. Cool. Then I have to figure out where I'm going to put my I'm going to put the dimensional transceiver actually. It might be just easier to go all the way around. Yep, sure is. Around and done. And now out and out. Cool, so I might put the, where should I put the dimensional transceiver? One of the corners is probably better. We'll go for the close corner actually. So let's put him there. We'll go for receiving power. Cool. Now I think I can put this LV connector straight on there. Yes. Now what we should be able to do is go from there straight to this. Haha, cool. You don't actually need to have an LV connector for these. And the other good thing is these act as connectors as well. So we can just go like that. So I can stop falling off. And go from there to there. Now these lights aren't working. I somehow don't think these LV connectors can actually plug straight into the dimensional transceivers, and I'm not sure why. I just don't know, because those are definitely not shining, which means I'm going to have to go and grab. Whew. Go and grab some flux leadstone. Cool, I got 2 of those. Let's just use the lowest ones. These things use like 1 RF per tick, maybe 5, depending on what you're doing, from what I've read. But 200 should be more than enough for this. Now that seems to be still not working, so that's given us that. Let's put this. I still want to put it in the same sort of spot, so I'll just add this 1 block lower down. Always active, yep. I mean, everything's set there. Let's just throw that on there. LV wire connector there instead. Now, from there to, oh, look at that, we have light. And from there to there. Awesome. Now, as you can see, that is quite a bit of light. In fact, you can see the cone there. So that is the cone of light thrown by one of these lamps, which means down here now, it's a pity you can't really see them shining, but that shines quite far down here, which should be enough. I left a lead ore there. This should be enough for us to light up this whole area. In fact, it looks like 3 per side is going to be fantastic. I may end up adding more further around as well as we go. But that is very, very cool. Alright, I'm going to quickly duck away and put the rest of these things around off camera. I'll be back in just a sec once I've finalised all the positions and put the cablings in. I will see you back here in just a second. Alrighty, it's looking pretty damn good. So we've got all 3, well, 1, 2, 3, what's that? 12 of them hooked up, 3 on each side. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of lighting stuff. One of the things I've done is I've built this little platform here, put some grass blocks sprinkled through the middle, and yeah, the grass is actually spreading pretty well already. And if we push F7, yeah, you can't even see anything. I've got such good lighting in here now that F7 doesn't actually show you anything. If I cruise up outside, I'll show you that the F7 thing is actually on. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's yellow means it's going to spawn things when it's nighttime. Down here, not a single bit of yellow, which is fantastic, which is what we wanted. So I think I'm going to run into maybe a bit of troubles here. Yeah, so we're going to have some red, red X's for anything down at this level. But honestly, down this far, I really only wanted to put sort of maybe some powered things, which is going to have its own sort of lighting anyway. This here, though, is the start of what I'm hoping will be some bees sort of stuff. So I do want to get into doing some bees, and I wanted to have some sort of floating platform in here. I hope I have enough room in here, actually. This should be. The other interesting thing that this is highlighted is I missed I missed some blocks. So get up my wand of equal trade. And gone, and done. Gone. Cool. That's why I carry the smooth stone. That one there I won't use the wand on. I need to get my scoop out and... Oh wow, I left some more over there. Get my scoop and get the bees out, but I haven't moved the bees over properly yet. So the other thing I'm going to have to be careful of is, while I've got grass here and it looks all nice, if you notice down in the bottom right where my map is, it says Desert M. So this is going to be a humid biome for me to put this in. Now, one of the reasons for building this underneath the river is the river divides a couple of different biomes. So if I go this way just a little bit, we're now in river, which is cool. I think I can do watery bees here. And then if I go a little bit further along, sunflower plains, which is more of a temperate zone for the regular bees. So if I run this platform across here, I should actually end up spanning 3 different biomes, which means I can put bees of 3 different sorts in here, which will be really, really handy for breeding the bees with the different aspects that they need, or the different temperatures and humidities that they need. But for now, that looks like another good build, another build I'm very happy with, and we've got lights in here now. Awesome. So I'm not sure if there's any better way of doing lighting in this pack. There used to be the Wrathlamp. The Wrathlamp was pretty awesome. Doesn't seem to be in this pack anymore. And as well as, I think it caused some problems with other mods as well. But these ones, yeah, Immersive Engineering to the rescue again. Looking pretty good. Alrighty, so as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next episode.